about 2 minutes at the start, Bob.
Umpire Rich just about to start play. Final term from the Sydney Cricket Ground. The Swans leading by only 21 points. Barry Round back in the ruck for the Swans, so that's good news anyway. A backhander looking for Max Cruz, finds him but he lost it. The umpire says a throw, I think. Yes, it is.
A little bit lucky to get away with that, the Swans, that time, because it was a bit of a mess up.
Very lucky.
Mark Browning has the free kick. Short pass. Looking for Round and he doesn't let him down. To Hounsell. Lobs it high into the goal square. Thumped away by Stephen Smith, who's done little wrong down there today. Right, now it's Reynolds. Intercepting is Brady. Allender underneath it with Smith. Allender almost had the mark. That's gone through, has it, for a point? Yes, It has. So 1.2, the Swans will put it down as rushed. And the scores: 15-11, 101 to 11-13, 79. Knocked away by Henderson. Bernie Evans gets clear of Elshaw. Morwood, or whose mark is that? Is it Zantuck's? Yes, it is.
His front man.
Shane Zantuck, game number 100 today for the Demons. A win could possibly put them into the 5. They trail Carlton by 4 points and 0.1%. Mark taken by Stevenik, gets it out to Johnson. Beautiful ball. Jarrett from left centre wing. Short pass up to half forward and the mark taken down there by Teddy Fidge.
Fidge drives the ball long up there towards the full forward position. Jackson went the punch, goes after it again in a bit of trouble, and a good hand pass out. And there we see the ball knocked out to Ackley from Evans. Another hand pass coming back there to Jackson in a bit of trouble, but sidestepped his opponent that time, Kelly O'Donnell, to get the ball back out there towards the wing position. Coming across as Brad, he couldn't pick that up, picked up nicely off the back that time by Boyce. Goes for a short pass, it's a good one, and a mark there to Allender. Allender would be about 45 metres out from goal. Should go for the big kick here. They're in front by 22 points at the moment. Oh, hesitated. There's the kick. Not a bad sort of a shot either. Is it coming around enough? No, I think it may be through for 1 point. So it's 23 points the difference, approaching the 2.5-minute mark of this last quarter. Waiting on Stephen Smith to bring the ball back into play. And as we've mentioned during the commentary, he's been a pretty good player down there at full back. Kick by Smith's a good one. Well, that's a long kick. Coming in to meet it now is Henderson. Gave Wilson a bit of a nudge out, but the umpire didn't spot that. Henderson with a chance now to kick this well down into attack, which he does. Morwood couldn't hold. That went between Jarrett's legs. A hand pass coming out that time from Reynolds as they go now for Johnson to go for a bit of a scoot around that wing position. Drives the ball down. Fitch couldn't take the mark. Pouncing on the ball is Carroll. Getting on his back is his own teammate that time, Reid. And the umpire will ball it up on that half-forward flank for Melbourne, about 60 metres out from their goal. 3 minutes gone of the last quarter. And the Swans in front by 23 points. Flower gets a hand pass out the Fitch. Was misdirected, but he recovers okay. Well tackled that time. It'll be dropping the ball again. That was a beautiful tackle by Carroll.
Yes, it was.
Real desperation.
Marvellous tackle by Carroll as he kicks the ball back out there towards the wing position. Oh, playing at the back is Brady again. Picked up by Jarrett. A hand pass. It's a bit long that time for the big fellow. He missed it. McLean in goes. Oh, great play by Ick as he gets the ball out as he stretches his way through the pack over to Johnson. Johnson with a pass, and there's a mark there to Wilson out there at half forward. Ball coming back there from Ick. Fine play by the centre half back. Short pass is all right, I think, and Flowers grabbed it down there in the forward pocket, only about 20 metres out from goal.
I can't understand why Ricky Quaid has taken Max Cruz away from centre half forward. He's put Cruz out on the flank and Brady at centre half forward. And Cruz, to me, was one of the best players on the ground at up to three-quarter time.
Plus the fact he's got plenty of strength as Flower fires at the goals. Now the umpire said, OK, it's a goal.
Look, National's Genius Microwave Oven. No other oven makes cooking this easy. That's why it's called a Genius.
From National. Tonight, just for the fun of it, join Donald Duck with friend Jose Carioca. For the first time on television, the colour and excitement of Donald's South American holiday. Donald and Jose Ole premieres tonight 6:30 on The Wonderful World of Disney.
17 points the difference, still in favour of the Swans. Robbie Flower bringing up his third goal. becoming Melbourne's leading goal kicker. Knocked away by Barry Round. Evans trying to pick it up in the mud patch. No one to give it to. Lobs it high to half forward. Boyce is there. John, right, good mark.
Must go along with Bob. I can't understand why Quaid has taken Cruz away from centre half forward after he's a strong player there, Peter.
Connolly. O'Donnell. O'Donnell from right half forward. No one chasing. Long kick by O'Donnell. Templeton at the back, touched through. And Fidge was waiting there. Unfortunately for him, the ball just went a little bit too quickly off the hands of those players. And the difference now 16 points. Jackson is the man with the ball. Favours the outer side. Round goes the knock on. Roving it well as Browning. Danaher has it knocked away from him. Right again. Boyce went without the ball. Free kick in the back. It will be taken by Danaher at left centre wing. Looking for a penalty there, but none forthcoming. It was taken off the ground in the third quarter. Sutton back on the ground, so that's good news for the Swans. And Cruz taking that mark. Sutton, oh yes, fine mark.
There's no doubt about Sutton. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he doesn't drop him, Bob, does he?
No, he likes taking a mark.
He's played some great games in his day, this fellow.
Watch again on replay. One grab, a lovely mark.
And of course, a very versatile player. He's played full-back a lot in his career. What's he done with that kick? That's not bad. It's a goal. 4 goals to Daryl Sutton. And that's the one that they wanted early in this final quarter. 16-12, 108 to 12-14, 86. A difference, once again, of 22 points.
Yes, and Brady had just gone off the ground as the ball from Cruz out to Sutton, and that's the one that they really wanted to answer the goal by Robert Flower.
Good kick that time by Cruz. He lobbed it beautifully for him. Of course, Danaher's at centre half forward now as Barry Round gets the knockout. Oh, Evans missed that. He goes after it again. He's been a pretty good player for the Swans today too, Bob. Must be in the running for the best player on the ground.
Yes, he would certainly be a chance at the Rank Arena Award.
Barry Round against McLean. Well, Round actually got that down. Wright missed that complete. This gave Browning a bit of a break. He's got to pick this up now. He does. Exactly, Shepherd's Fidge off. Down it goes there to Zantuck. Lost sight of it. Picked up by Wright. A hand pass coming out there again to McCarthy. Back it goes to Zantuck. Good play on the part. Oh, got him by the leg. It'll be a free kick. At least he stopped him, Evans. It was good play, actually, because he was off and running. Kick by Zantuck is over centre half forward. Players set themselves again. Oh, there's a great mark to the Melbourne captain. And we did predict earlier when he was shifted to centre half forward, he's going to be a danger. And there he comes into position, right over the back of the pack, and a beautifully juggled mark by Robert Flower. He'd be about 30 metres out from goal directly in front and going for goal number 4. There's no doubt about that result. It's a goal.
Our lines are now clear. If you would like to order your home range golf practice kit, give us a call on 500 0500 or write to Gannon Marketing, Post Office Box 222, Melbourne 3144.
The home range is exclusive to television and cannot be purchased in stores. For just $99 you get
the revolutionary new net, the telescopic poles and the fantastic bonus products.
Come on, give us a call now and play better golf tomorrow. Get ringing and start swinging.
No one getting it out of the muddy centre with any great success. And the umpire once again has decided on a bounce.
Young Hansel's gone a bit quiet since half-time, Bob.
Yes, well, you couldn't expect him to keep playing in the manner that he did in the
He was
first
going
half.
like a house on fire, wasn't he?
Certainly was. Only 3 kicks since half-time. Down it comes to Wilson. In front is Jackson.
Well, the umpire paid that before he grabbed it.
I don't know. Because he too has gone a little bit quiet since half-time. Played a very good first half. He's one of their best players. Jackson's kick to left centre wing, looking for Round. Was that a mark, or was it punched away after he grabbed it? Ackerley takes the ball on the run. In front is Allender. Punch away again by Stephen Smith, playing the full-back role absolutely superbly this afternoon. O'Donnell. Up to half-forward. Healy is there. Carter for the Swans. Beautifully tapped out to Smith. Smith up to half-forward. How's the pass? Allender lost sight of the ball, seemingly. Going through Johnson. Nearly went the wrong way. hooks it back towards centre field, and the mark taken down there by Roberts. On to Smith again. The Swans Iron Man fumbles unaccountably, doesn't happen very often. Johnson, well tackled by Allender, good tackle by the big fellow, but the umpire says play on. Perhaps a little bit lucky.
By golly, it's a long time since we've seen Smith fumble the ball like that, Bob.
Well, even champs do it, Lou.
Yep.
You expect them to make 100% success rate all the time. O'Donnell, away he goes, no tackles forthcoming there. Wobbly punt kick in towards the forward pocket. Oh, great mark to Reed. Absolutely superb mark. Back to Jackson. Jackson's kick around the wing. Two Swans players are there, good talking, and accurately takes the mark in front of Morwood. A little bit short of the wing, probably right half-back flank. Big pack of players set themselves. Evans gains control, then loses it. Going that push in the back, or a grab on the leg, yes. And Bernie Evans to take the free kick at right centre wing.
Just on the 11-minute mark, 16 points the difference in favour of the Swans. Punched away by Cruz. Coming in to meet it now, we see the ball driven
out of bounds.
Out of bounds it is. Zantuck didn't pick it up in time. So there'll be a throw-in from the Swans half-forward line about 65 metres around from their goal. 16 points the difference. So the Melbourne side have got a chance. Knocked out by Allender. Nicely picked up by Ick. A hand pass coming back there, and we saw well tackle again. Down goes Johnson and dropping the ball. Good tackling by Morwood. They tackled pretty well today, the Swan. We saw a classic one before with Carroll too. This is Morwood ready to send them back into attack. Well up towards the full forward position. Coming across that time as Sutton couldn't hold the mark. Browning's grabbed by the hand, kicked off the ground by Boyce. There's Hounsell, the two number 23s. Kelly O'Donnell going him. Hounsell goes down. He'll try and get a hand pass out. He got it out to Boyce. Picked it up beautifully. A left foot snap at the goal. Will he make it? No, it's right across the goals and out of bounds on the full. That was a good pick-up by Boyce that time. Still 16 points the difference. The ball falls short. Chance for Moore to get away from Johnson. Hand pass back to Barry Round. Another one back to Cruz. Cruz bought beautifully like a little fella. Then he's grabbed. He goes for hand pass again. Over to Bernie Evans. A snap towards the goals. Danaher in the front posse. Can he mark? It's knocked out again. Robertson's grab. A long hand pass. Down there towards the big fella. Allender picks it up on the boundary line. Goes for a pass. It's all right. And Bernie Evans has got the mark. That was good play on the part of Allender that time.
Yes, it was good play, Lou. He could have easily tried to swing around and have a snap at goal, but went up the ground, away from goals to Bernie Evans.
Bernie Evans, the distance on screen now, about 35 metres out. Doesn't make the distance. Well, he made the distance right across the face of goal. Oh, there's a great mark to Sutton, I think it is. Yes, what a mark.
You can take a mark, can't he?
Certainly gives, he's a one-grab marker, this guy. He's kicked 4 goals up to this stage of the match.
7 marks.
7 marks for the day. And of course, it looked as though the Swans could have lost him in that third quarter, but he's back out there firing now. And a chance to put them 22 points back in front again as we approach the 13.5-minute mark of this last quarter. No worries about that one, right through the middle.
Tuesday night at 8:30 is 7 Sports' very special presentation of the rescheduled first Sterling Cup Grand Final. This exclusive live telecast marks Richmond's first attempt at the most prestigious night football premiership competition in Australia. And for Carlton, their third try for the flag under VFL Park lights. Join Australia's finest team of sportscasters for this mammoth event, the rescheduled Sterling Cup Grand Final. Tuesday night at 8:30, live and exclusive to 7 Sports.
Well, Barassi has made a move, and Stephen Smith has now gone across onto Daryl Sutton.
114 to 92. 22 points the difference once more in favour of the Swan. Browning trying to get clear as he caught with the ball. Knows as umpire Rowan Saws it will be a bounce just wide of the centre circle, which is almost invisible out there in the mud. Knocked away by Round. Knock on by Cruz. Down to half forward, taken by Danaher. And that's where he's playing at the moment. Danaher at half forward. Step another mark! Different, but just as spectacular.
That was a great mark again, wasn't it?
What's your expression, Lou? When you're hot, you're hot.
He has to play on. Maybe that wasn't that smart.
No, that deserved better, because he should have gone back and taken more time, because it deserved a better result than that, Robert.
He was going to try and short pass, but then realised that they were covered, and the umpire called play on.
23 points the difference. Round goes for the punch. That's effective. O'Donnell takes it from Connolly. Wilson, he'll go for the run. Draws his opponent. Healy takes the hand pass at half forward. Yes, he's okay though. Steadies in towards the 10-metre square, looking for Peter Moore. Can't find him, but it's Robbie Flower, who is on a pretty acute angle. The way he's kicking them though, Robbie Flower, I don't think it'll worry him. He's kicked 4.
There's not many better kicks around than Flower.
No, runs around and puts it straight through. So 5 goals to Flower, 5 goals to Sutton. They're the leading goal scorers for their respective sides today. And once again, Melbourne hang in. 17-13, 115 to 14-14, 98. 17 points the difference.
And we're just on the 16-minute mark. We see this in replay again, Robert.
As Gerard Healy puts a high kick in the air. Flower coming right across the back of the pack. And in typical Robert Flower fashion, a beautiful mark.
There's this attendance, 11,094 people. Not a bad crowd. Back to the centre again. It'll be Barry Round against McLean. They've had a great tussle for these centre bouncers. Knocked out by McLean. Browning swoops on the ball. He's grabbed, just about holding the ball against him. Yes, the umpire said right. It'll be a free kick going back there to, I think it's to McCarthy, to take the free kick around about the centre field area. No doubt about that, the free kick was there all the way. Driven well over centre half forward. It may have been Conley. Finally it comes back, gets pushed out by Flower. Out it comes to Morwood in a bit of trouble. A one-handed throw back to Fidge. Fidge at the snap of the goals. This looks dangerous. Chance for Peter Moore to mark it. He couldn't grab that one as the ball is forced over the line by Reid. Been a real terrier down there today, Reid. Not much style, but by golly, got a big heart.
Yes, he has, Lou.
For the throw in now, right against the point post in the Demons attacking zone. Templeton and Moore and Brown. Grabbed by Temple on a snap at goal. He might have... Moore could mark this, or was it over the line? Right on the line, he played on. He could have probably claimed the mark unless the umpire called play. And we see McCarthy grab, and the ball is thrown over the line. It could be holding the ball against him.
Yes, it is.
He actually gave it for deliberately putting the ball over the boundary line.
So the free kick to go to Reid down there again in the back pocket. The difference now is what... 17 points in favour of the Swans. Barry Round nearly got a one-handed. Jarrett with a hand pass. A good one out there to Johnson. He fumbled. He goes down. They bounce on him. Scoops it out back, but Dixon spins out of the pack nicely. Drives the ball up there towards the full forward position. A chance for Jackson to mark that. He missed it completely, and it's through for 1 point. So it's 16 points the difference as we approach the 18-minute mark of this last quarter. 17-13, 115 the Swans to Melbourne, 14-15, 99.
Francis Jackson, the other Jacko. Cruz with Jarrett. Knocked away by Cruz, a pretty hefty sort of a punch, and it sees the ball over the boundary line. And we'll see it thrown into play almost in the left forward pocket for Melbourne. Round. Knocks it clear. Good tackle on Healy, spinning out as Fidge. Beautifully to Johnson. Johnson steadies, and the shot at goal is off target. Or is it through? It's a goal. He's put it through.
On Monday night, a town like Alice. And while Jean continues to recall those years in the jungle, she makes up her mind to return to Malaya and repay a debt to a kindly Malayan village chief. A town like Alice, Monday night, 7:30. Tonight, Lee Remick.
10 points the difference. Round has a free kick at centre field. Gives it over to Roberts. Roberts' long kick up towards full forward. A big pack of players sets themselves. Right. O'Donnell shrugs the tackle well. Long handball to Fidge. Has done today, has been pretty good. Johnson again. A funny old kick down towards left half forward. Very close to the boundary line. Gathered in well. Healy gets around Morwood. Short pass. Melbourne looking dangerous here. No mark paid, or is it a free kick? It will be a free kick.
Oh, it was a free kick there all the way. I don't know what Browning's going to talk about.
Not a doubt in the world about that.
Well, he nearly knocked his head off.
And having a few words to umpire Rowan Saws, which is not going to improve the situation.
And Smith very wisely pushing Browning away.
Yes.
There could have easily been a 15-metre penalty to make sure of this one, Pete.
Only 10 points the difference. The Swans have led all day.
They certainly give us an exciting game up here every week. It's a real heart failure job week after week, fortnight after fortnight, isn't it?
So the free kick going to Dixon, who hasn't scored a goal today, but is directly in front, only 20 metres out, and he should be able to make the difference 4 points. Taking plenty of time with the kick. It is through for a goal, 4 points the difference.
4 points the difference. We approach the 20.5-minute mark of this quarter. 17-13, 115 the Swans to Melbourne 16-15, 111. So the Demons really in there now at Barassi, looking very serious naturally, because they've got to win this match if they want to keep their chances in the 5 alive, or getting in the 5 alive.
Certainly finishing the better, aren't they?
Certainly are at the moment. McLean against Barry Rao. McLean got that one out, pushed out again, back there towards Cruz. He missed that one. Jarrett gets a hurried kick as a go now for Johnson. And the Demons stream back into attack. A long kick by the wing player down there towards the goals. Coming into meet him now as Henderson picks it up on the first hop. It's a long hand pass coming around here towards Morwood. Oh, there's only a free kick here to Melbourne, but the umpire said no, and I reckon there'll be a ball up in that forward pocket position. Ball up. It's about 35 metres out from the Melbourne goal. Led down by 4 points. Oh, a good knock by Templeton. Back it goes there towards Carroll. Dixon's there too in a bit of trouble, but it's Carroll coming out of the pack. A hurried kick back there. Morwood's put out of position. Down goes Ackley, taps it out nicely to Smith, who gets a hurried kick back towards the wing position. Danaher in the front posse. Good play on the part of Vic, and punches the ball out of bounds. So he's kept the ball within range of the Melbourne forward line. 4 points the difference. The crowd really on their toes now as we approach the 22-minute mark. It'll be McLean against Danaher this time. Knocked out by Danaher, and the ball going towards the boundary line, and it carts it over again. So it's in the same spot. Golly, can the Swans hang on, or can the Demons get back again and still keep their final 5 chances alive? Knocked out by Danaher. Cruz runs into trouble, but he strikes that up. Back it goes to Little Evans. He's clear. As they go to send them deep into attack, down towards that forward pocket. A chance for Allen to mark the ball. He goes after a good hand pass to Roberts, and Roberts is off. He's grabbed, but he strikes his opponent away. A snap at goal. Will it make it? No, it's through for 1 point, and the difference is now 5 points. 22.5 minutes gone. 116 plays, 111 in favour of the Swans. We wait now for the ball to come back into play. This is a real cliffhanger job as the ball comes back out there towards that half-back flank position. Punched away again, that time by Carroll. There's a go for Little Hounsell, running to an open goal, but he's up target. Up goes Allender, but it's through for 1 point. So the difference is now 1 goal. Could even be a dead heat this match, Peter.
Yes, what a thriller we've had up here. 117 to 111. Stephen Smith to bring the ball back into play, favouring the outer side again, looking for McLean. Rounders there with him, off the hands to Carroll. Off 35-metre handball into the forward pocket. Who's he trying to find? Boyce. Hot on his hammer is Rodney Wright. Onto the right foot, into the 10-metre square. Allender and Reynolds at the back of Sutton.
Oh, what a mark that was.
That's the mark of the day.
I don't know, he's had about 5 of them, Pete. I wouldn't like them.
Let's take a look at the mark again if we've got it. That was a gem. You can see him initially, but he came late. Spread eagle to pack. Well, any score here is going to be valuable. They lead by 6 points. Naturally, a goal is preferable, but if they can even get a score here, a 7-point advantage would be handy as we approach the 24-minute mark.
The right footer on the wrong side. Let's see what he does with this one, Pete.
Not going to try and run around. Threads it through, has he? Yes. That's a valuable goal. 6 goals to Daryl Sutton. What a fine performance from him. He'll be in line for the award. 123 to 111.
Yes, a great effort by Daryl Sutton, but what a fine piece of play by Dennis Carroll. He was in trouble, and he put that long hand pass that got down the ground, which allowed Boyce to put the ball into the air, and thus enabling Sutton to take that great mark.
Well, it's a grand final atmosphere here. The crowd really finding Boyce in the last few minutes. Can the Swans go on with it? Can Melbourne come back? Barassi, Gallagher and Stan Alves not looking too happy at the moment, but they've still got time to get up as we have played 24.5 minutes. Half minute away from time on. Thumped away by McLean. Down it comes to half forward. Knocked back by Henderson. Chance out there for O'Donnell. Can he get there first, or is the boundary line the winner? It is, and we'll see it thrown into play on the outer wing.
3 Melbourne selectors certainly didn't look like the Marks brothers, did they, sitting up there?
No, there's going to be a free kick out there to Melbourne. For what reason, I know not. Did you see any infringement, Bob?
I was looking back behind the play. All I can think of is that they must have put the ball over the fence and so been penalised for deliberately wasting time.
Taken by Rodney Wright. In front is Renault. In the middle is Round and takes the mark. He's gone for the handball to Cruz. Drops short. Chance for McLean. Offloaded. In goes Evans. Danaher. Roberts. Left half forward. In pursuit, Zantuck. Short pass. Sutton again. That'll be 10 marks. 10 marks to Daryl Sutton. And of course he's kicked, let me see, how many goals, Bob?
6 feet.
Sutton from 40 metres out. Gets under that one a little bit. And doesn't get the accuracy required, but a very valuable behind, nevertheless, as we've been playing just on 26 minutes, 124 to 111. That's 13 points the difference.
And that, I must go along with you, Pete. A very valuable goal. The ball back there. Oh, great mark to Carroll. They're really lifting themselves now, the Swans.
He should go for the long kick now.
Let's see what can happen with this kick. He's gone for the long one, looking for Sutton again. Trying to get the run in at the back door. 2 players spoil each other. He's going to pay the mark to McLean.
So it could have easily been a free kick to Sutton there.
Shepherding when he wasn't within the right distance from the ball as the ball kicked out there by McLean, out towards Jarrett. Couldn't hold that one. Browning fumbled that one, but he won't let Jarrett get the ball finally. Oh, there's not only a free kick. Yes, a push in the back to Melbourne. Free kick going that time to Conley out there on that centre wing position, or is it Dixon? It's Dixon with the ball. Well, there's a good mark taken out here. Now they're doing well. We see Evans drive the ball back there towards Danaher. And it'll be a mark and interference from Wilson. So he's got the ball there around about the centre half forward position. They're 13 points in front and doing it well. There's a short kick to Barry Round. He's only about 30 metres out directly in front. Will he have a shot or will he pass? Can he make the distance? That's the big problem.
He should take all the time in the world and attempt to anyway.
He's gone for a hand pass. Look out, there he goes now as Browning juggles the ball. He's fumbled it. Barry should have gone for the shot. He had plenty of time as the ball is kicked off the side of the boot by Roberts. Punched away by Ick. A chance again for Danaher. Balks. A left foot snap at the goals. Up there towards the full forward position. It's a goal as it touched. And finally falls through for 1 point. So it's 14 points the difference. I think Barry Round should have had a shot. 125 points the Swans to Melbourne, 111 as we see the Melbourne's Brain Trust. Very worried indeed. Bit of fumbling going on. Conley can't get out. He finally gets a kick, a short one. The umpire's found a free kick to it.
Got to come back.
Got to come back. Just on 28 minutes gone, and I would say the Swans will probably hang in there and probably kill Melbourne's chances of making the 5. Short pass going over to Healy. A long hand pass coming out wide to right. It bounces right for him out there on the wing position, but it's a bad kick and a mark there by Ackley. You can see the Demons losing this one now. Hand pass coming over to Reid. Played a fine game, Reid. Big Allender goes the punch. Juggled off the pack, finally picked up that time by Reynolds down towards that half-forward line. Once again, it's Reid down there. I think you'll agree, Bobby's been a very good player today.
Yes, he has, Lewis.
So is Browning.
Played exceptionally well.
Browning. 14 kicks and 8 marks. Not bad down there on that half-back flank as Browning kicks the ball back there looking for Danaher. Hick at the back. Flew over the top of him, took a great mark in defence. And we're just on the 29-minute mark. And we see the Swans in front by 14 points.
Yes, after Melbourne got to within 3, so the Swans have certainly answered the challenge. Reid again, but it can't get past Fitch, who was grabbed when he didn't have the ball, and Teddy Fitch will take the free kick at right half forward. Fitch, who for Melbourne has kicked a couple of goals so far. Long towards full forward. At the back is Smith. Templeton shot at goal. Bounces. One behind. So Melbourne having no luck in this final passage of play. 125 to 112. Jackson. Looking for Round. Can't take the mark. McLean outreaches him.
Played a bad game, McLean, either.
He's done well.
Played well.
McLean up to full forward again. Jackson will go the spoil. Effectively so. Snapshot at goal. Doesn't quite make the distance. Tapped out to Ackerley. And turn on to Reed. Short pass. Smith and Sutton are up there, chasing kicks. Smith onto Shane Zantuck. His 100th game today. Zantuck's kick short down towards left half forward flank, very close to the boundary line. And the throw-in will take place left half forward flank for Melbourne as we've just ticked over the 30-minute mark. So there can't be too much time left, probably about half a minute. Knocked away by McLean again. Got a free kick to Cruz. The whistle has gone. Now it's going to be a ball up. At left half forward still for the Melbourne side. Certainly been a thrilling finish once again here at the SCG, but that's been the rule up here this season. Thumped away by Round, going towards the boundary line, and a very effective piece of work by the Swans skipper. Round again, contesting with McLean. Almost nudged McLean out. Robbie Flower, Melbourne's leading goal kicker today. The Melbourne skipper back towards full forward as the siren goes, and the mark is taken out there by Templeton. Browning has a few words to him, and they decide to get into each other.
Well, that's the Phillies trying to be fighting now when the game's all over, Bob.
Yes. I wonder why Templeton didn't have a shot at goal. Was
well,
the
umpire ruled it wasn't a mark.
Well, that was interesting because percentage could count. They were only...
He said the sign had gone before he marked it, Pete.
Well, there's David Rhys-Jones. So good news and bad for the Swans this afternoon as Rhys-Jones limps off the ground, one of their best players in the first quarter and a bit. The Swans 18.17.125, Melbourne 16.16.112.